So good evening, everyone. Myself, Dr. Tanima Singhal, and I welcome you all on today's session. So let's take the question first in the Q&A box, and then I'll take, first I'll take the questions which you have filled in the Google form, and then I'll take the questions of the chat box. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat box. I'll answer them. First, let me answer the questions which are in the Google form. So first question is from Shama Khan. Hello, I am Dr. Shama. My baby is 3 months old. Now no milk production since birth. Tried Ajwain, Sonf, Zira, water, Lactair capsules, Satavar, breast pump, but no milk production. Is it possible to start breastfeeding? Yes. Yes, Dr. Shama, you can still start breastfeeding because when you say that I have tried this, I have taken this, then always understand eating something is not going to improve your breast milk alone. You need to follow a proper protocol which helps you to improve your milk. About the protocols, basically it should be designed as per the mother's history. Like as you said that you have already tried, so first I would like to know how many times are you pumping? As you said that I used pump. Did your baby come on the breast previously? What happened? Why did you have to resort for this breast pump? And this what all things you are telling about that 3 months baby, and what all you have tried, for how long? I need some history. According to that, I will be able to plan some protocols and will tell you how to track the progress. That way you will be able to see results 100%. So just when you ask this question, that is it possible to start breastfeeding? Yes, that my answer is yes. Next question is from Monica Verma. Low milk supply and baby is not latching at all. For low milk supply, I will just answer it. For baby not latching, if you are already facing low milk supply, the baby will not obviously find difficult to latch because baby is hungry. Baby needs food. Now, if breast milk is already low, the chances of baby coming on the breast at that time might be low. So we have to first work on the milk supply. Along with that, we have to keep giving the latching trials. Slowly, as the milk supply starts improving, the overall baby also starts latching properly in this. Next question is from Farheen Khan. Flat nipples and low milk supply. Now, for flat nipples, always understand, girls, that your baby has to only, basically the baby doesn't have to feed only with the nipple. Baby has to feed with the areola. So if areola is properly supported well, then the baby can latch even on a flat nipple. So for flat nipple, now imagine when you eat burger. Burger is also flat. How do you eat? You press the burger, you open your mouth wide and you take a big bite. So same way, we train the mother to how to get the baby on the breast and make baby's wide mouth a mouth wide open, so that the baby can latch in a deep latch on the areola part. Okay. Next question is from Madhuri Sanjay. My baby boy is 4 months old. He is not taking feed from last 20 days. I have to sleep him and then feed. Actually, 4 months baby, they are distracted a lot. So few things, like just dim the lights of the room, and also make sure that there are no toys in when he's feeding. And suppose during feeding, if the baby talks to you, tries to make some sounds, that time don't respond. Once the feeding is finished, just play with the baby. So this way, like this is a me time, they are distracted. They just want to play. They'll feed for some time, then they'll play. So this thing you have to make sure that that should be a distraction-free time for the baby. Next question. Pooja Pathak. My baby is feeding, but his tummy is not full, so I have to give formula milk too. Okay, this is low milk supply. I'll take it after just a few minutes. Mostly a low milk supply. Okay. Most of the questions are related to low milk supply. Kiran Solanki, baby premature, low milk supply, nipple cracked, and pain latching problem. So basically, when you say that you have pain in nipples and nipple crack, that means obviously you are facing latching issues. The baby is latching only on the nipple, and that is causing you pain and also the cracked nipples. So you have to make sure the baby should open a wide mouth and take a good latch, so that the baby's this hard part, this gums are on the areola, not on the nipple. Next, mostly low milk supply. Ramya, making baby to feed for every 3 hours. So when she's sleeping, if I try to wake up and feed, does it harm anything? I am not understanding your question. that making baby to feed for every hour, 3 hours. So when she's sleeping, if I try to wake up and feed, does it harm anything? No, nothing. Okay, so now let me talk about low milk supply. So always remember, girls, if anybody of you is facing low milk supply, first make sure that is it really low milk supply. So for that, what you have to do, you have to check your baby's weight gain. If you're not giving any formula milk, but you're concerned about your milk supply, you see the weight gain of your child. If your baby is less than 3 months, baby should gain around 150 to 200 grams per week. If your baby is between 3 to 4.5 months, baby should gain around 100 to 150 grams per week. If your baby is between 4.5 to 6 months, baby should gain around 100 grams per week. So if your baby is gaining weight properly, please don't worry about low milk supply. Now, second thing is if you're pumping and you're getting very less milk, otherwise you're a breastfeeding mother. So always remember, pumping output is not the correct indicator of how much milk you're producing, especially if you're a breastfeeding mother. So for a breastfeeding mother, pump output is not the correct indicator. So please don't worry about it. Now, if your baby is not at all coming on the breast, then when you start pumping, you have to be consistent on your pump timing so that you are not confusing your brain. Sometimes you are doing pumping, sometimes not, sometimes 2 p.m., sometimes 4 p.m. That way your brain will get confused and will not produce milk. So you have to be consistent in what you are doing. Now, when I say, if you are really facing low milk supply, there are three ways or the 3 steps where you have to work. So first is demand and supply. So if your baby is not at all coming on the breast, then you need to pump. If your baby is already coming on the breast, but you are still giving formula milk, then after every feeding session, just pump for 5 to 10 minutes. That pump is not to get the milk. Basically, that is to tell your brain to start making more milk. Now, second thing is preparing your body and mind. So you need to take good hydration. Second is for flow, do oil massage and warm compress. Third, galactogogues like this Lactomagic powder and Morico tablets. So when mothers ask me, can I take Lactare, Galet and all that? Always remember, any galactogog which you are taking should not have any preservatives. Preservatives like sodium benzoate, methyl parabens, propyl parabens. If you just check all the things which you have, which mothers usually ask, they should not have any preservative. If there is preservative, you need to change it. So in my experience, what I have seen mostly, what I recommend is Lactomagic powder and Morico tablet. It is 100% natural with no preservative. It has 30 to 35 ingredients, which not only increases the milk supply, it also helps in your faster recovery. So that is one thing. Next is keeping your baby skin to skin with you so that the baby gets habitual to you and like skin, and also try to feed properly. And also it releases relaxin hormone in your body, which naturally improves the milk supply. And you have to keep positive. If you keep attracting and nothing will work, it will not work. So you have to always remember, you need to keep positive, keep talking to yourself. Definitely it will work, and definitely I will be able to exclusively breastfeed. And the last thing is you need to track. If you're not tracking your progress, how will you know that which way you are going? So for tracking, you need to keep a track of your baby's formula and your baby's weight gain. If your baby is gaining weight properly, then you start reducing formula slowly according to that. So I hope that answers your questions. Now I'll take the live questions. First question is from Bhargavi. Is total 150 ml of top formula in 24 hours is more for a 2-month-old? You need to see the weight gain of your baby. So what you do, tomorrow you check the baby's weight and then you check after 1 week. The baby should gain, for a 2-month baby should gain around 150 to 200 grams per week. If the baby is gaining 150 to 200 grams per week, then your 150 ml of top up is perfect. If your weight gain is more than that, then you reduce the formula. If the baby's weight is less, then you increase the formula. This way you have to see, Bhargavi, is 150 ml okay or not for this. Any other questions? Anybody who has any questions can put it in the chat box. If you're writing it, just please write wait so that I'll wait. Okay, I see the Nitya. My baby is preterm. Now 3 weeks. I'm giving formula milk. When in pump, I'm getting 3 to 5 ml in right breast, 10 to 25 ml in left. If I continue pump, will it increase milk supply or I need to put my baby on the breast? So you just try. If your baby is coming on the breast, that's good. If your baby is not coming on the breast, then keep pumping. And also follow the other things like what I just told you, the 3-step process. Also keep following those process. And for demand and supply, keep working on this. Try to put the baby on the breast. So keep giving direct feeding trials and also keep working on your pumpings. आईफोन, हेलो मैम, डोमसल टेबलेट लेने के कुछ साइड इफेक्ट्स हैं? देखो, अगर आपके लैक्टेशन कंसल्टेंट ने आपको एडवाइस किया है तो आपकी हिस्ट्री देख करके एडवाइस किया होगा। क्योंकि जब भी हम फॉर्म्स भरवाते हैं हम आपकी मेडिकल हिस्ट्री पूछते हैं, तो अगर कहीं पे मेडिकल हिस्ट्री के हिसाब से रिकमेंडेड हम आप रिकमेंड करते हैं, अगर कोई मेडिकल हिस्ट्री होगी तो हम आपको रिकमेंड नहीं करेंगे। तो इसलिए अगर आपके डॉक्टर ने आपको एडवाइस किया है तो प्लीज आप उसको आराम से लें, और उसमें कोई घबराने की बात नहीं, क्योंकि डोमसल प्रेगनेंसी में और छोटे बच्चों में भी दिया जाता है, उसके सिरप्स आते हैं। तो प्रेगनेंसी में सेफ है, छोटे बच्चों में सेफ है, इसलिए आराम से लिया जा सकता है उसको। एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस गर्ल्स? I don't see any new questions, so I think the questions are answered. Ramya says hello. Yes, hi, hello, Ramya. You can write your question. Okay, I don't think anybody has any questions further. So that's all for today, girls. Okay, something is writing, Ramya. Baby is completely what? On breastfeeding. Facing low milk supply. Okay. What is the weight gain, Ramya? Have you checked the last week's weight? Which it is? 150 grams. And what is the age of the baby? What is the age of the baby, Ramya? Okay, so basically this looks like a growth spurt period. During growth spurts, this happens sometimes, but 150 grams I'm happy, because 150 to 200 grams I need the weight. So for a 2-month, 15 days old baby, 150 to 200 grams is the recommended weight gain. If the baby is gaining weight properly, please don't worry about the feeding sessions. Just try to feed the baby. If the baby is not coming on the breast, you need to create the demand on your breast, so pump at that time. And whenever the baby demands, you first put the baby on the breast and then only you give the top up milk which you have pumped. That's all. You don't need to do anything else. Just keep checking the baby's weight. 150 to 200 grams is perfect, Ramya. Don't worry about it. It's going perfect. Okay? Yeah, as I said, I'm getting 3 to 5 ml in right breast, 10 to 25 ml in left. Why I'm producing less in right breast? How to increase production in the right? So always remember, girls, as you know, none of the female have both the breast as same size. Everybody has a difference. The same as milk supply is also not same for all the mothers on both the breast. Now, where the supply is less, remember the thumb rule: more demand, more supply. The side where you're producing less, you start pumping from that breast. First pump that side, then you pump where you're getting milk better, and then again come back on the first breast and pump for 5 minutes extra there. So the more demand will improve the milk supply. Also do little oil massage and warm compress, which will improve the flow, and slowly you will start getting more milk from that side. But remember, both the side milk will never get equal. When you start improving the milk on the side which is less, the side which is more will be more, always more. That difference, gap difference will be there, but both will keep increasing that way. Okay, Nitya? Okay, girls. So that's all for today. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. See you next Friday. Take care, everyone.